Alright, let's talk about Chipotle. You know them, you love them. The guac is extra and we're okay with that. But get this. A few years back in 2022 they had this wild idea. They looked at their biggest fans, a lot of young people, Gen Z, millennials, and thought, how do we connect with them? How do we become more than just their favorite lunch spot? They wanted to do something that nobody else was doing, something that would get everyone talking, and boy, did they find a way. It's one of those ideas you hear and you're like, wait, what? It was genius. So, they came up with this campaign. It wasn't just a commercial or a billboard. Oh no, it was way bigger than that. They decided to offer free tattoos. Yes, you heard me right. Free, permanent tattoos of Chipotle stuff. It was a way to let their most loyal fans show their love for the brand right on their skin. The idea was to create a community, a sort of exclusive club of super fans. It was bold, it was different, and honestly a little bit crazy. But in today's world, you have to be a little crazy to stand out, right? This wasn't just some random thought. Chipotle noticed something really cool happening online. People were already sharing their love for the brand in huge ways. Some were even getting Chipotle-themed tattoos on their own. So, the company leaned into it. They saw this passion and decided to celebrate it. They wanted to reward that loyalty in a way that was permanent and personal. It was a way of saying, hey, we see you, we appreciate you, and we think you're awesome for loving our burritos this much. It's one thing to get a free t-shirt, but a tattoo? That's next level commitment. The whole thing was designed to feel exclusive and special. It wasn't for everyone. It was for the diehards. By creating this Chipotle tattoo fam, they tapped into that desire we all have to belong to something cool. It was a brilliant marketing move that went beyond just selling food. They were selling an identity, a story, a piece of a culture that people were excited to be a part of. And the best part? It worked. People went absolutely nuts for it, proving that sometimes the wildest ideas are the best ones. It really changed the game. So, how did this all go down? Chipotle didn't just open a tattoo parlor next to the salsa station. No, they went big. They hosted these super cool pop-up tattoo events in 5 major US cities. We're talking about places like Los Angeles, New York City, Chicago, Miami, and Atlanta. They teamed up with some seriously talented and famous tattoo artists to make it happen. These weren't just any artists, they were the real deal. The kind of people you'd wait months to get an appointment with. It made the whole experience feel very premium and very legitimate. At these events, fans who were lucky enough to get a spot could choose from a menu of official Chipotle-themed tattoos. And these designs were actually really cool. They weren't giant, silly logos. They were small, subtle, and stylish. Think minimalist designs. You could get a little chili pepper, a delicate avocado, a line art drawing of a burrito, or even the iconic Chipotle C logo. They were designed to be tasteful, something you'd be happy to have forever. The artists did an amazing job making them look like modern, trendy tattoos that just happened to be about your favorite food. The atmosphere at these events was electric. It was like a party celebrating a shared love for burritos and bowls. People were excited, taking pictures and sharing everything on social media. It was a huge moment for them. Getting one of these tattoos was like getting a backstage pass to your favorite band. It was a story they could tell forever. Where'd you get that cool avocado tattoo? Oh, this? Chipotle gave it to me for free. Can you imagine? It's such a great conversation starter. It was a real-life experience, not just a digital ad. And of course, the whole thing was documented like crazy. Every tattoo, every smile, every new member of the Chipotle tattoo fam was posted on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. The hashtag started trending, and suddenly everyone was talking about it. The events created a massive wave of user-generated content for Chipotle, which is marketing gold. They created a moment that people genuinely wanted to share with their friends and followers. It was authentic, it was fun, and it showed that Chipotle really understood its audience. It was more than just a promotion, it was a cultural event. Seriously, now you might be thinking, Jimmy, why on earth would someone get a permanent tattoo of a food brand? And that's a fair question, but when you break it down, it actually makes a lot of sense. First off, there's a huge sense of brand loyalty. For many people, Chipotle is more than just a place to eat, it's a part of their routine, a comfort food, a go-to spot with friends. They have a genuine emotional connection to it. Getting the tattoo is the ultimate way to show that love and make it official. It's like wearing your favorite band's t-shirt, but way more permanent. Then there's the element of exclusivity and community. Not everyone has one of these tattoos. By getting one, you become part of a special group. You're in the know. You're a true fan. It makes you feel unique and part of an inner circle. When you see someone else with a Chipotle tattoo, there's an instant bond. You both get it. It's a secret handshake you wear on your skin. This feeling of belonging is a powerful motivator for people, especially when it's tied to something they already love and enjoy in their daily life. Let's not forget the rewards. This isn't just about getting some free ink. Having one of these official tattoos unlocks a very special perk. It's the key to getting a BOGO deal. Buy one, get one free, on entrees. And this isn't a one-time thing. It's an ongoing offer that Chipotle announces periodically, so that little tattoo pays for itself over and over again in free burritos and bowls. It's a tangible, valuable benefit that you get for life. It turns a fun story into a smart, food-filled investment. Who wouldn't want free Chipotle for showing their love? And finally, there's the social media factor. In a world where we share everything online, getting a Chipotle tattoo is an incredible piece of content. It's unique, it's quirky, and it's guaranteed to get a reaction from your followers. People love a good story, and this is a great one to tell. It generates likes, comments, and shares, which in turn makes the person feel seen and validated. It's a badge of honor in both the real world and the digital one. It's a story, a reward, and a status symbol all rolled into one little piece of ink. So, you have the tattoo. Now what? How do you get your free food? It's actually pretty simple, which is part of the genius. Chipotle doesn't make you jump through a bunch of hoops. When they decide to run the BOGO promotion, they make an announcement. They usually post about it on their official social media channels like Instagram or Twitter. They'll say something like, "Hey tattoo fam, it's time, show us your ink this week and get a free entree on us." This creates a burst of excitement and makes everyone with a tattoo feel like they're being called to action. To redeem the offer, you just have to go into any Chipotle restaurant in the US during the promotion period. You walk up to the cashier, order your 2 entrees, burritos, bowls, salads, whatever you like, and then comes the cool part. You just have to show them your official Chipotle tattoo. The cashier verifies it's one of the real designs, and boom! They scan a special code and one of your entrees becomes free. It's that easy. No coupons to clip, no apps to download, your body is literally the coupon. It's fantastic. Of course, there are a few rules to keep things fair. The offer is usually valid for a limited time, like a specific day or week. You have to be in the restaurant to redeem it. It doesn't work for online or delivery orders. And it's typically 1 free item per tattooed person per day, so you can't just flash your ink and get free food for all your friends. The entree you get for free will be the one that costs less, or the same as the one you're buying. These rules are simple, and make sure the promotion runs smoothly for everyone involved. This whole campaign is just so smart. It's not your typical marketing. It creates a deep, lasting connection with customers. It generates tons of free advertising on social media every time they announce the deal, and it builds a loyal community that feels truly rewarded. Instead of spending millions on ads that people ignore, they invested in their fans directly. The Chipotle Tattoo BOGO is a perfect example of modern marketing that is fun, engaging, and builds a brand that people don't just buy from, they want to be a part of it. It's more than a campaign. It's a legacy,